What's up, you guys? This is Q1990, and I'm doing another Adventure Time episode review that I was supposed to do last week, but never got a chance to because my laptop and all had problems and such. I had to get a new AC charger. But there's another Adventure Time episode that I meant to do last week, and I decided to share with you guys today. The episode Time Sandwich. So pretty much this takes place after. Well, of course, after Earth and Fire. And I love this episode because this here is the second, this is the second episode at pretty much what was missing when PB, Marceline, Jake, and Finn got together just to solve this one problem. And pretty much, who else is another problem than the Magic Man? Pretty much the episode, Jake is like really pumped up of making this awesome epic sandwich. He made this epic sandwich with everything, with tears, pickles, meat, whatever you want to put on the whatever put on the sandwich. He made it so freaking awesome and epic that the Magic Man he made it so awesome and epic, right? I'm thinking like, I really want that sandwich now, because if that sandwich was that good, I would really eat it. If that sandwich was that good, I would really eat it. But anyway, Magic Man came up. Magic Man shows up, and of course, he's being that guy. He took not Finn's sandwich. He took Jake's sandwich, and he blew his breath onto the sandwich. I'm like, dude, are you serious? And he was like, and the funny thing about I like about the Magic Man, he said like, oh, it's mine now because I had my germs. I'm like, dang, really? And then Jake got all upset, right? Because he worked so hard to make that sandwich with his freaking heart and his tears and everything he put on the sandwich. He put every effort into making that sandwich, and so pretty much, Magic Man put himself. He wants to enjoy the moment, and I mean really enjoy the moment of the sandwich before he eats it. And so he put himself in a state of animation, pretty much. I think that's what it's called, state of animation. No, suspended animation. Pretty much he put himself in molasses just to slow down himself and slow down time and all that stuff. And this episode is so funny and hilarious. I love this episode because it's really funny. Because Finn was trying to help Jake, trying to get the sandwich from Magic Man, and he got all slowed down. He went inside, he's all slowed down, and it was so funny. And then he called PB, and then she couldn't do it, and like, you know what? I'm gonna call Marceline in right now. And Marceline came in. She turned to this big demon centaur bat thing, something like that, right? And it was so funny because before PB and Marceline came, BMO had a plan, a funny plan. BMO had a plan that they thought that it would help them, but apparently it didn't. BMO just skateboarded down this goddamn quarter pipe, right, and did a freaking trick inside the molasses. And it was so funny. It was like, yeah, that's what BMO was all like, yeah, this is an awesome trick. And the funny thing is, the way it is, it was so funny and so awesome because when Marceline turned to a big demon bat centaur, right, and tried to do a elbow body slam over the molasses, right, head first and elbow first, right, she couldn't get in it either. She slowed down, and then there's like a snapshot pic, right, of BMO with Marceline behind it as her big centaur form, like it's in the skateboard video game, like in a cover of a skateboard video game, pretty much. And I loved it so much. That's how it's so funny. I love that part because of what it looks like. It looks like a good cover of a video game of a freaking skateboard for Adventure Time. That would be the cover. BMO doing a kickflip with Marceline doing the elbow behind him. And I was like, yep, this is actually a video game right here. Perfect video game cover right there. It was so funny. It was really funny. I loved it. And so, and I love this episode because this episode in general alone takes away from all the serious episodes before this. So pretty much from Earth and Fire, Frost and Fire, what else? Well, all the other episodes give you so much feels. This right here was a breaking point through all the seriousness, and after what a lot of people go through with, Olympus is not taking Finn back, everyone's waiting for the shit to come back together. This right here was the breaking point. Just to get everyone laughing again, and I was really excited and happy about this episode. So, on to my point, Jake was able to beat Magic Man because apparently in order to get inside the bubble and get yourself at normal speed, you gotta think of sad thoughts, sad thoughts, and get yourself crying. They actually go through the molasses and just go knocking out the Magic Man. It was like, dang, Jake. He was crying like crazy. He must have thought of some really sad thoughts in his head that got him really crying. It was so funny though. And then when he punched the Magic Man, Magic Man fell down. The molasses came down. BMO skateboard over his face. Oh wow, Martin did an elbow on his chest. It was hilarious. It was like, poor Magic Man. Poor Magic Man. Such a funny episode, and I really loved it. So yeah. And so my freaking overview of this whole episode, it's funny, it's a great breaking point. I loved it. Best episode next to What Was Missing, because it's the second episode that has Marceline, PB, Finn, and Jake together trying to solve a problem together, working together trying to solve a problem. Really a great episode, and I just loved it. We all loved it. I could tell by everyone who loved it. Everyone loves it. So that's my review of Time Sandwich. I hope you guys enjoy this. And again, for people who have not watched it, spoiler alert. And people who have watched it, thumbs up to all of us. So hope you guys enjoy this review. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, video response, whatever. Laters.